You're not depressed, you're just undisciplined and lazy. You feel like you're depressed because you hate your life and the daily choices you make. If you wake up at 11 a.m., immediately grab your phone and start scrolling for hours before you even get out of bed, and then spend the rest of the day watching porn, playing video games, eating garbage processed food, and then complain that your life feels empty and pointless. Of course it does. How could it not? You've built a life of zero challenge, zero discipline, and zero purpose. The truth is that the average man thinks that he's sad or depressed, but it's not because there's something wrong in his brain, but wrong with his life instead. He never goes to the gym. He never pushes himself to achieve any of his goals. He spends all of his times looking at a screen. He never goes outside, never sees the sun. He has no mission, no goals, no purpose, no structure to his life. Your brain and your body weren't designed to live like that. Your ancestors had to work hard every single day just to survive. They had to hunt down their own food. They had to build their own shelter. They had to fight against other clans to the death sometimes. Your brain is built for challenge, purpose, and struggle, not for being hypnotized by a screen all day. Andrew Huberman explains that your brain's dopamine system is designed to reward effort towards goals. When you hit the bench press PR, when you reach 1,000 subscribers on your YouTube channel, when you get good grades in the exam, your brain rewards you by flooding your brain with dopamine and serotonin because you've worked hard to achieve something ambitious. When you spend all day chasing instant gratification, porn, junk food, scrolling, you flood your dopamine system with cheap spikes. When you watch porn, your dopamine will spike upwards because your brain thinks that you're the one having sex, not watching it like a cuck. But then, as soon as you're finished, it will crash down. Your dopamine will crash and make you feel ashamed. That's why you feel empty, anxious, and depressed after you do these bad habits. Your brain isn't broken. You're just addicted to instant gratification, and that's ruining your life. Now, the instant gratification activities, like porn, they feel good in the moment when you're doing them. But as soon as you're finished, it leaves you feeling empty and hating yourself. But on the other hand, delayed gratification activities like going to the gym are hard and difficult and sometimes boring in the moment, but they leave you feeling proud and fulfilled and confident. When you have to work hard and put so much effort towards achieving something, you will feel better and proud of yourself. This is the exact way you stop being depressed. Now, the things that you think are fun and make you happy, like scrolling on TikTok, watching Netflix, watching YouTube, playing video games, don't actually make you happy. Just think of a day when you spent all day doing these instant gratification activities. That should have been the happiest day of your life, right? That should have been, you should have been having fun the whole day. You should go to bed happy. But did you? Or did you end up feeling shame, meaningless, and sad at the end of the day? Did you end the day feeling depressed? But when you do the boring things that are difficult, like lifting weights, meditating, reading, working in your business, studying, going to church, you feel proud of yourself at the end of the day. You feel like a man who's improving your life and becoming better. This is what will make you stop feeling depressed and will finally make you feel happy. When you stop chasing the easy, cheap fun and you instead chase the meaningful struggle. Now, Andrew Huberman explains that dopamine isn't just about pleasure, it's about motivation. Every time you delay gratification by fasting, by lifting weights, or resisting the urge to jack off, you're strengthening the dopamine reward system in your brain. You're literally rewiring your brain to get motivated by doing the hard work instead of trying to take the easy, comfortable path. You start waking up earlier, working harder, and chasing your goals instead of comfort. And as a result, you become more disciplined. You become more attractive. You make more money. You become more muscular. You become stronger. You become a better man. You become the best version of yourself. This is exactly how discipline changes your life forever. Now, if you're ready to actually start building discipline, not just to improve your mindset or your mental health, but to make yourself become more attractive, you need to check out the Maximizing Aesthetics program in the description down below. This is the #1 self-improvement program for young men who want to become disciplined, lean, and attractive. Inside, I'll show you exactly, step by step, how to build a physique that women can't ignore, how to maximize your facial attractiveness with mewing, skincare, and other proven looks maxing strategies. This program gives you the exact blueprint to finally become the man that women chase, the man that other men respect, and the man that you're proud of when you look in the mirror. If you've been undisciplined your whole life and you want to change, this is your turning point. So stop wasting time and start building yourself today by clicking the link in the description and checking out Maximizing Aesthetics. Now here's the exact actionable advice that will cause you to stop being undisciplined. The first thing you need to do is to start your day off with a morning routine. If you immediately grab your phone and start scrolling as soon as your eyes are open, it's going to be 10 times harder to become disciplined because you've immediately screwed up your dopamine. What you need to do is instead follow a peaceful morning routine where you start your day off slowly and you get your brain and your body ready to work and be disciplined for the rest of the day. Now, if I don't follow my morning routine, I find it so much easier to just waste hours scrolling on TikTok and being lazy. How you spend your morning sets your day up to either be productive or destructive. It's your choice. So wake up at the same time every single day and don't allow yourself to use your phone for at least the first hour of that day. Get sunlight immediately to kickstart your circadian rhythm, to boost your dopamine naturally, and to reduce brain fog. Then get into doing your productive habits like meditating, praying, journaling before starting your work. Now the next step is to train your body. When you lift weights, do a combat sport, or even just do any exercise, you will, of course, build the aesthetic physique that's attractive, but you'll also become more disciplined. If you really want to build that jaw-dropping, aesthetic, muscular, Greek god physique that women lust over, you will have to train when you're tired, when you don't want to, when you want to relax and be lazy. When it's cold and raining outside, you will need to be disciplined. To build that 10 out of 10 body, your dream physique, you will need to train even when you don't want to. And that discipline will bleed into every other aspect of your life. When you make this amazing transformation of going from skinny or fat to being muscular and aesthetic, you will be confident that you can improve every single other aspect of your life, whether it's money, school, work, dating, as long as you can be disciplined and do the hard work even when you don't feel like it. Now, whenever you feel that urge to scroll or to watch porn or do any of these unhealthy habits, swap it with doing something productive. Replace the instant gratification that's ruining your life with delayed gratification that will cause you to live your dream life. For example, a few days ago, I really had the urge to watch porn. My brain was telling me, oh, it won't matter, like it won't cut into going to the gym or being productive. You already worked hard, you already gone to the gym, just do it. But instead, I was able to just stop myself by just telling myself, no, I'm not going to do it because I know it will cause me to feel empty and shameful at the end of it. So instead of doing that, I went to sleep early, and when I woke up, I felt so good about myself because I was able to resist that urge. This will be difficult at first, trying to replace instant with delayed gratification, but you can make it easier by removing the triggers that cause you to want to do that bad habit. Stop scrolling on social media and seeing all of these half-naked girls that are trying to get you to buy their OnlyFans. Delete TikTok if you don't want to scroll. Stop buying the unhealthy foods when you're at the shop instead of having to stop yourself every single day from eating them when you know that they're in your cupboard. Your dream car, your dream house, your dream woman won't make you happy if you're still a lazy, undisciplined man. Just imagine 6 months from now, you've been in the gym consistently, you've built the aesthetic physique, or at least you're on the road to doing that. Your face is more attractive because you've leaned down and done the good habits. You're more confident because you've been meditating and journaling. You're making more money. You're getting better grades in school because you're working harder. You've become more attractive and you've now gotten the girlfriend. You're proud of the progress you've made and who you're becoming. That's what will fix your depression. That comes from being disciplined. This is how you will live an amazing life that you're proud of. So starting today, become more disciplined and change your life forever. Now, thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video about how becoming more disciplined will change your life, please like the video and subscribe to the Unlimited Power channel for more self-improvement videos. And if you're interested in becoming the most attractive version of yourself, improving your face, your physique, your confidence, your style, everything, check out Maximizing Aesthetics in the description down below. And I thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.